How is the training camp going? Because we see the 30-second clips with Rafael Cordero and your whole team, but could you give us a little more insight into how things are going?
I'm doing great, but my body is shit right now. I'm sore. Yeah, I'm really sore.
Inside is just wild. Everything. And the power. It was just, that's what you wanted to see from a heavyweight. So that guy is still alive, and he still remembers all these moments.
Friends, let me tell you, in the realm of sports and celebrity culture, this is among the most startling, sad, and rather impossible tales we have come across. Today, we will be delving into the amazing narrative of Mike Tyson, yes, the venerable Iron Mike, and the anarchy that has descended only 2 months after his...
Sure, he's 100, but gee, he looks good.
Yeah, man, he's looking really, really good. I'm definitely a little bit crazy, and I'm definitely a little bit scared, you know?
...with Jake Paul. Get ready, people. This is a narrative of a man, his hardships, and maybe the end of an era, not just of a conflict. Not so long ago, Mike Tyson, the youngest heavyweight champion in history, returned to the ring to square off YouTube phenom turned professional boxer Jake Paul. For those of you who may have...
Mike Tyson, people would talk to. People are, there's certain people that are just crazy, man.
Well, these people that think that he don't stand a chance against Jake Paul, they're like, this shouldn't even, like, because he's too old. I was like, I think you're crazy.
Been living under a rock. Everybody was talking about this battle. Some called it a show, some called it a comedy, but no one could dispute the interest. Could a 57-year-old Tyson still possess the fire, the grit, and the terrible force that brought him household recognition? Or will Jake Paul, the controversial...
Friend Mike Tyson tweeted that he almost died over the summer. He said, he had a bunch of blood transfusions, just had to fight to get healthy, and then his performance yesterday against Jake Paul. Just your thoughts on what we saw.
Mike Tyson was right, and I was wrong.
Internet celebrity with a growing number of boxing triumphs pull off the unthinkable. Well, the battle itself was nothing short of sensational. Tyson displayed glimpses of his former genius, those lightning-fast combinations and bone-crushing hooks that once made his opponent terrified.
Welcome home, Iron Mike Tyson!
Realistically, however, Father Time is flawless. The battle lasted the distance, and Jake Paul emerged with a decision victory that astonished and split the boxing scene. Paul's performance was praised by some as evidence he is more than simply a social media showpiece. Others believe Tyson had been robbed, his reputation tainted by a dubious judgment. But as dramatic as that battle was, what's transpired since then is even more jaw-dropping. Mike Tyson, a guy who's already had one of the most difficult lives in sports history, looks to be spinning toward what can only be characterized as a full collapse. And believe me, guys, this isn't just your standard post-fight blues. This is a full-blown crisis. Let's start with the public appearances, or lack thereof. Tyson, who's generally active on social media and renowned for his honest interviews, has gone radio quiet. No Instagram postings, no Twitter updates, nothing. Fans began to worry when he canceled several planned appearances, including a highly anticipated podcast session where he was expected to address the fight. Rumors were swirling. Was he sick, injured, or was anything deeper going on? Then followed the reports from people close to Tyson. Friends and past friends have characterized him as withdrawn and unreachable. One source stated that Tyson has been battling with significant melancholy since the fight, feeling that he's let down his fans and soiled his reputation. For a guy who's fought demons his whole life, from drug misuse to legal troubles, this latest setback appears to have struck him especially hard, but it doesn't end there. Financial issues, which have plagued Tyson in the past, look to be raising their ugly head once again. Multiple sources have indicated that Tyson's cannabis firm, which he'd extensively invested in as a post-boxing enterprise, is fighting to remain alive. The sector, once thriving, has suffered considerable hurdles lately, and Tyson's firm is allegedly no exception. Layoffs, delayed payments, and dwindling income have added yet another layer of stress to an already difficult situation. And if you thought that was awful, wait till you hear about the personal drama. Tyson's marriage, which has been a calming presence in his life for years, is thought to be on the rocks. Sources close to the couple have recounted constant arguments, and unbearable tension in the aftermath of the Jake Paul incident. Tyson's wife, Lakia Spicer, has allegedly been pushing him to move away from the limelight and concentrate on his health and family. But for a guy like Tyson, who's always lived on the thrill of battle and the affection of his followers, stepping away is easier said than done. And then there's the drug abuse rumors. Now let me be clear, nothing has been proven, but murmurs about Tyson resorting to old vices have been becoming stronger. A recent TMZ story said that Tyson was photographed in a Las Vegas nightclub, looked intoxicated and unsteady. For someone who's freely shared his difficulties with addiction in the past, these claims are very alarming. So what's really going on here? How did we go from celebrating Tyson's comeback to the ring to seeing what seems like the collapse of a legend? To comprehend that, we need to get back to the fundamental heart of who Mike Tyson is. Tyson's life has always been a roller coaster. From his stratospheric ascent in the 1980s to his tragic collapse in the 1990s, he's lived through more highs and lows than most of us can possibly comprehend. This is a guy who's gone to the peak of fame and money, only to lose it all and fight his way back. But with each recovery, the toll on his mind and body has been more obvious. The Jake Paul battle, as weird as it was, signaled something far greater for Tyson. It was a chance to show that he still had it, that he could overcome the odds one more time. But when that didn't happen, it appears to have prompted a cascade of self-doubt and remorse. For someone who's always been his own toughest critic, the ache of failure may hurt deeper than any blow. Now let's speak about the fan response, since here is where things become very fascinating. Tyson's followers are some of the most devoted and fanatical in the world. They've remained with him through thick and thin, through successes and scandals, but even they are beginning to express their worries. Social media has been swamped with words of support, with fans pushing Tyson to get therapy and take care of himself. Hashtags like Russia Save Mike Tyson and We Love You Mike have been trending, indicating just how much people care about this guy and his legacy. But not everyone has been supportive. Critics and online trolls have used this chance to pile on, ridiculing Tyson's troubles and asking why he even got into the ring with Jake Paul in the first place. It's a terrible reminder of how merciless the public can be, even to someone who's given so much to the sport and the fans. So where does Mike Tyson go from here? That's the million-dollar question. Some have said that he ought to pull away from the limelight totally, concentrate on his mental health, and rebuild his life away from the demands of celebrity. Others feel that Tyson's narrative isn't done yet, that he still has one more comeback left in him, not in the ring, but in life. One thing is for sure, Mike Tyson is a fighter in every meaning of the term. He's endured trials that would shatter most people and come out the other side. And although this could be one of the darkest chapters of his life, it's not the end of the book. Tyson's perseverance, his ability to emerge from the ashes, is what made him a legend in the first place. And if anybody can overcome this, it's him. So to all the fans out there, let's give our love and support to Iron Mike. Let's remind him that he's not alone, that his legacy isn't defined by one battle or one moment, but by the magnificent ride he's taken us all on. Because at the end of the day, Mike Tyson isn't simply a fighter. He's a symbol of persistence, a testimony to the human spirit, and a reminder that even at our worst circumstances, we can find the courage to keep fighting. Stay strong, Mike. We're pulling for you.